Hi, and welcome to another installment of 365 days towards a handstand, another 10-day segment. By now, if you've been doing everything since day one and you've been, methodical and consistent, even if you've fallen off the training program but you've jumped back in, then you technically have enough strength to handstand. Now, everything from here on in is about fine-tuning our position. So today we're going to be starting to work on finding our balance point, and I've got another activity, a strength activity to supplement your 3 1-minute handstand plays. This is one where you're going to really need to have someone look at your form, and you've got to try and make sure that our pelvis is tucked under and we have a round back, that everything's in a straight line, and you can't really tell that unless you take some footage of yourself. So either film yourself and review it, or have someone take some photos of you while you're doing this one. Okay, so the first activity is going to go, we're going to walk up a wall, we're going to put our legs in split position, and we're going to try and teeter ourselves away from the wall, with this leg as a counterbalance. So as the leg comes down, it's going to pull you away from the wall. And you want to feel when your toes start to leave the wall, and then bring that leg back up again and put the weight back on the wall. What that looks like in real time is something like this. You'll want your hands, a bit further away than close to the wall. So if we can get upside down, I'm about 1 meter away from the wall. So I'm kind of leaning into it. But as I start to pull my top leg back, I can feel the weight start to shift. And my toe wants to come off. And I bring my leg back up to put some more weight on the wall. So take your leg away and feel yourself shift. I'm now looking at my thumbs, finding a spot on the floor that I'm going to focus on and watch, and trying to keep the rest of my body nice and tight for the remaining. So it's really important that you have your hands placed where they're comfortable, about shoulder width or a little bit more apart, that your pointer finger is facing directly north, and you've got a spot on the floor that you really want to watch. You really want to keep your core nice and tight and keep your back as straight as you can. You're going to lean your shoulders slightly over your hands and then bring that top leg over. So one more time. You're going to go up the wall, make sure your hands are in position. Find your spot that you want to look at. Shoulders slightly over the hands. Bring that top leg over, and there we go. I'm starting to fall away from the wall now. If you have to fall out, remember to step to turn out and put yourself safely down. That's the first one. The other activity is down on the floor. So for this one, I would like you to get a timer out and put it in front of you. So for about 1 minute and 8 seconds is the time. But what's going to happen is you're going to assume a front support position. And as the clock counts down from 8 seconds towards the minute mark, when it hits the minute mark, you're going to raise one leg and one hand. And you're going to balance in that position for 8 seconds. And when the counter gets to like the 52-second mark, you're going to put your hand down and raise the other side for the next 8 count. So you're going to bounce from left side to right side every 8 seconds. So 8 seconds and then 2, 1, you're going to change. Another 8 seconds, down you come, 2, 1. So I want you to do 3 rounds of 1 minute and 8 on the floor, and 3 rounds of 1 minute against the wall, trying to teeter away. Or do your 3 rounds on the floor, do 3 1-minute static holds, and then play with the leg kind of balance idea. And that's it. So good luck with all of that, and I'll see you again in another 10 days.